So a long band, and if you don't have one, that's okay. One of the little round ones will work. We can make it work. So don't worry about that. To get started though, we are gonna do some lunges, and so we'll do lunges, and then we'll do walking out into a plank, down into a cobra stretch, and then walking back, kind of doing our inchworms. But for lunges, let's step back, alternating legs, right and left, and then we'll do 10 on each leg to get warmed up. Good. So just doing 10 each leg, getting warmed up. When you have finished 10 on each, we're gonna walk out and do our inchworms down into a cobra stretch. So, walking hands all the way out. So I'm gonna walk this way. Down into a cobra stretch, and we're gonna do 4 of those. So coming forward, walk all the way out and do a plank. Knees down, hips down, then coming back up, walk back. And again, 4 of these. Okay, good. All right, going back to the lunges, 10 on each leg. Okay, and then those inchworms for 4, coming all the way down into a cobra stretch 4 times through. right. Good job. Grab your band. Let's get started with that. What we're gonna do first are is a little bit of tricep work with the band. So I'm gonna do my right arm first. I'm gonna hold it in my left, and I'm just gonna hold it up close to my shoulder here because I have a lot of power in the bicep. So we're actually be working the bicep just a little bit here. And you should have a lot of power there to hold it nice and steady. We're gonna wrap it around the left hand, close to your hip here, so that there's enough tension on it where your hip is. And then we're gonna kick it back just like that. So it's gonna pull the band across your chest. We're gonna kick it back and we're gonna start with 15. So keep that left arm in close. Right arm, we're gonna kick it back for 15. And don't switch arms automatically when we're done. Hang on. Because we're gonna keep it on this side for a second. So we're gonna keep the left arm where it is. The right arm we're gonna bring up in front so that our elbow is up here, just like this. And we're just gonna extend it out for 15. If you need to re-grip or tighten it, go ahead and do that. When you finish that one, we're gonna switch sides. So then take the right arm, hold it in towards your chest, just like we did. The left arm is gonna kick back for 15 tricep kickbacks. 15. And when you finish that one, we're gonna bring that arm up, elbow up in front just like this, and we're gonna fold it straight out, extend, and bend here. 15 again. When you finish those, we're gonna step on the band. You can step on it with 1 foot or 2. It really doesn't matter. We're gonna grab it below our hips so that there's some tension on it here. You can wrap it around your hands if you want. There we go. And we're gonna do hammer curls. So bringing the thumb up toward the shoulder. 15. When you finish 15, we're gonna do a single arm, so one arm at a time. I'm gonna do my right one first. I'm gonna bring it across to my opposite shoulder. So it's gonna come up and I'm gonna curl toward the opposite shoulder for 10. And then switch arms when you're ready. 10 going across. Great. When you finish that, set your band aside for just a second, and we're gonna do 15 push-ups. You can do them on your knees or your toes or any combination thereof. So 15 push-ups. When you finish those push-ups, come back to standing. We're gonna start over with the band. So we're gonna start with those tricep kickbacks or rear extensions here. So you're gonna take the band, hold the left arm close, the right arm, we're gonna kick it back from the hip. So the starting point is here by hip and ribs, and we kick it straight all the way back. 15. When you finish that one, bring it in front just like this, and we extend it out for 15. Keep the band nice and tight. You probably need to re-grip. When you finish 15 on that side, we'll switch. Wrap it around the right hand, hold it in close. 15 kickbacks on the left. When you finish with that, bring the arm up and extend it out to the side for 15. Good job. Dropping it down to stand on with 1 foot or 2. So if you have a shorter band, 1 foot. If you have a longer band, like I do, 2 feet will work. And we're gonna curl with our thumbs coming up toward our shoulders, 15. opposite arm coming across. So we're gonna curl over toward the opposite shoulder. So 10 times on the right. And then when we finish that side, we'll do 10 on the left. Great, 15 push-ups. Knees, toes, or any combination that you please. Good stretch there. All right. We're not going to come all the way back up. So we're going to take the band here. Bring one knee forward. So we're kneeling on one knee forward here. We're going to wrap it around our hands about shoulder width apart, bringing them up overhead. So I have my left knee out here. You can do either one, but your knee and the arm that we're working need to be on the same side. So I have my left knee forward. I'm going to pull my right or my left arm down. So same side, 15 pull downs on just the left arm. Try and get it all the way down, coming really close to your hip, just depending on the amount of tension you have on your band. You may need to loosen up a little bit so you can get a good full range of motion there. Keep that opposite arm, so whatever side you're doing, opposite arm straight up. Good. When you do 15, switch legs and arms. 15 on the other side. Great. I'm losing my hairband here. All right. All right, going back, switching knees again. One more time. We're gonna take the band out in front. So arms are gonna go straight out. Pull to the side for 10. And then switch knees and do 10 of the same thing, other side. And if that doesn't wear the arms out after all we've done so far, I don't know what to tell you. What we're going to do next is a plank rotation. So we're not going to do a push-up in between. We're just going to come into a plank. You can do this one on your knees if you want to. We're going to rotate, but you're going to come onto toes, hands and toes, and rotate right and left. We're gonna do 5 on each side. Come all the way up, reach, reach, reach. Turn your entire body. This is a slow one, don't go fast. Hold on each side. Great job. That one is it's hard, but it feels good. All right, take your bands again. Doesn't matter what side you start with. Wrap it around your hands about shoulder width apart. One knee forward, so I have my left knee forward. I'm gonna start with my left arm pulling down. So bring it as far down as you can, close to your hip. 15. When you finish this one, don't switch sides yet. We're going to change the order just a little bit. So instead of switching sides just yet, we're going to keep this knee forward. Arms come out in front. We're going to pull out here for 10. Nice and slow. Pause when the arms are as wide apart as you can get them. Squeeze that upper back. Good. That should, at the last maybe 3, feel like you might not finish the last 3. If you've achieved that, good job. Switch knees now. We're going to do the other arm pull downs here for 15. When you finish 15, these last 10, where we pull the arms out wide, are going to feel really hard. Fair warning. 10, pulling out as wide as you can go, pausing when the arms are nice and wide. Feels good to set the band aside after you finish that one. We're going to do our 5 on each side plank rotations. Again, go slow, pause on each side, really turn the whole body, reach up. Good. We're going to come onto our backs here on the mat before we do our plank. And what we're going to do is feet flat, knees bent, drop them to either side. It doesn't matter. We're gonna do 15 crunches here, and then we're gonna switch sides and do 15 crunches, knees drop to the other side. The point here is the knees are dropped to the side, but that we are crunching straight up toward the ceiling. So we are not crunching toward the knees. Our shoulder blades are coming straight up. When you're ready, and once you get 15, switch over to the other side. Beautiful. All right. So what we're doing next is a 2-minute plank. We'll do it the same way we did it yesterday. So I will call out when we hit 1 minute. I'll call out when we hit 1 minute and 30 seconds. And I will also call time when we hit 2 minutes. You can drop down to your knees if you need to. You can come up into a down dog if you need to as a recovery position. Do your best to hold it, but just do what you can do. Ready. All right, yeah, shake those arms out, and we're gonna start in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go. We just hit 1 minute. Keep breathing. Doing great. We just hit 1.5 minutes. Even better. Breathe. And time. Whew, that's a tough one. Good job. So, as long as you did the best you could, that's all we can ask for. You stretch those arms out.